What's up guys and welcome back to the second episode of Retro Tech Hunt. So I actually made a video similar to this previously, but I didn't know how it will go. It was an experiment, but I think you guys kind of enjoyed it. So I think I will continue doing that as a series, and this is Retro Tech Hunt. So let me just explain what it is very shortly. Now I'm a person who loves collecting old tech products, and in this video I'll be doing the same. So I will try to collect or buy tech products that are 5 to 7 years older than the current year. Now some of them I might get it from family or friends for free. Some of them I might buy it from places like OLX or things like that. Now after collecting a few of them, I will show them to you and we'll together see if I wasted my money or if I actually got some really fun products. Or sometimes we might even get lucky and get some actual antique products. And in this video we have 5 products to take a look at. So without wasting any precious time, let's begin. Now full disclaimer, some of these I got it from friends. 1 or 2 I actually went ahead, gave my own money and bought them. Now when it comes to Retro Tech Hunt, I usually don't take a look at the devices. I just buy it and I don't know if it's working or not, because I want my expressions to be, the actual one when I'm actually making this video. I don't want to rehearse or do anything. But in this case, when I saw 2 products, I got super excited because these were products I wanted from my childhood, that I kind of actually took them out and charged them and saw if they work or not. But I'll show those 2 products at the end, so make sure you stick till the end. So with that said, the first product that I managed to get was an iPhone 5C. I actually love this product. I don't care what anyone says. Of course, when the 5S came out, this wasn't that well received because plastic body and all that stuff, but this was one of the most comfortable iPhones to use at the time. These were actually really well built. I don't know why people gave a huge slack for this. Maybe iPhone status symbol, people didn't want this, maybe they consider this cheap, but to be honest, this here is a lovely smartphone. I haven't actually checked this out. I don't know if it works or not. Now I actually got this from a friend, and they also don't know if this works or not. So pressing the power button, nothing seems to work. So I'll put this on charge. Let's see after some time if this works or not, and let's move on to the next one. Next up we have an iPhone 7. I guess this is 7. I don't know if it's a 7 or 8. So let's just check the model number. Yeah, so this phone is the iPhone 7. So as you can see here, and I have it in this pink. Now I actually paid 2000 rupees for this. Now I actually don't know anything about the condition. Now as you can see here, there is a screen protector on this. Yeah, actually thanks to screen protector, the display is really in a good condition, but the back camera is broken. So as you can see here, the back camera, the front glass of it has been broken. There is a lot of scratches at the back. I think they've been throwing this around. So let me just wipe the display. So from the front, this looks immaculate. I mean, just look at this. It is a well preserved front display. But the thing is, the side SIM tray is missing. So that is a huge bummer. And as I mentioned before, the rear lens glass is not there, and I can feel a little rattle. So let me just show you. Hope you can hear the rattle. So let me just try turning this on. Let's see if it works. It doesn't work. I mean, now of course this feels heavy. So yeah, the battery is definitely there. It's not like it's gone. So there are a couple of dents here and there, but I really hope this will work, because if it does, then we can add this to the collection. So I'll just put this also in charge and let's see if this works too. Next up we have a Sony Xperia smartphone. Now this is in pretty horrible condition. I got this from my cousin. I think this is the Sony Xperia P. Yes, it looks like that. Now to be honest, in the used market you will definitely find a lot of Apple products, but Android smartphones aren't that popular like Apple products. I mean, good, my cousin had this. Now there is a screen protector, so let's see how it is. So I think the display is broken. So that is Pretty messed up display. Nope, it doesn't work. He hasn't been using this for a pretty long time. But as you can see here, see. Like, of course, Apple has camera control, but we have a dedicated camera shutter button right here. And that is pretty amazing. Now, of course, since I got this from my brother, I really didn't pay anything for this. And it is a huge bust since I don't have the charger for this. Maybe if I do find one, I'll charge and let you know if this works in a shorts video. But as of right now, I can just keep this as a collectible, but nothing else. But this is one of the better looking Sony smartphones, definitely. So let's take at the two most exciting devices that I got in this bunch. The first one is the iPod Touch 6th generation. I have to say, when I think the 5th generation, when the 5th generation launched, I so badly wanted one. Of course, I couldn't get one at that time, but I have to say, this was one of the best products that Apple has ever made. Of course, there are many, but when it comes to small portable devices, this one is one of the best. Now, I have to say, I kind of got excited and just switched it on, and this works. So as you can see here, this thing works. I set it up. So this was not iCloud locked or anything. It was just locked with the password. I reset it and it works very well. In fact, the battery life is pretty good. I really can't explain how excited I was when I first saw this work. I thought it won't work. Now for this I actually paid 3,000 bucks or something. Yeah, but it was a huge gamble because I didn't know if it works or not, and it was in a very good shape. So as you can see here, it is in good condition. Of course, there is a few little dirt marks here and there, but other than that, this here is in a spectacular condition. The display looks amazing. In fact, there is only a very small ding on the top, but other than that, literally everything works. And I have to say, this here, such a tiny, beautiful screen, a 4-inch screen, IPS retina display, and even today, even the 60 Hz feels smooth. Of course, it's not buttery smooth like 120 Hz displays, but this here is still snappy. And surprisingly, I thought the battery life would be horrible on this. Like, turn it on, drain, nothing like that. It is decent. I'm not going to say it's the best, but it is decent. I have used this for quite some time and it actually works. Now, of course, as you can see here, I open YouTube. The loading time is definitely on the higher side, but that's fine. So, of course, the display is definitely small and the performance is quite on the slower side, but this is a very old device and that is expected. But as you can see here, it is actually fun to watch, your YouTube videos or any YouTube or any video for that matter in such a small display. So let's see if this works in 1080p. Yep, it does work. It works very well. It's so funny to watch videos on such a small screen. I mean, imagine we actually did this few years back and this was state of the art at that time. But I have to say, it's actually fun watching videos or content on this. So let's see how the speaker is. Laptop chip. Everyday performance has been solid. Now I use this machine to do my... Yeah, I mean, now the speaker is definitely on a more grainy, muffled side, and this here is a single speaker from this side. But I mean, I'm not going to complain because I paid 3,000 for this and I got an amazing product which is in spectacular condition. I mean, look at this. It is super good condition. So I'm very happy about this, but let's move on to the ultimate one. And finally, we have the favorite device that I've collected in this episode, and that is the iPod Touch 4th generation. In my opinion, this is one of the best products Apple has launched till date. Of course, there are many products, but this is something special to me. Now, I got this from a friend. I didn't pay money for this. Lucky he didn't throw this away. I snagged it in the right time, and this here is in pretty good condition. So as you can see here, the display is really well preserved. He did put a screen protector, but the back is kind of scratched up because yeah, he really didn't. And since I got this for free, I was super excited. Now and this also works. So I charged it up and it definitely worked. Amazing device, such a compact device. Now I really wanted this when I was a kid, but sadly I couldn't get this. Now of course I am from a middle class family, so buying this was kind of like a huge dream for me, because at that time it was around 12,000 rupees or so, and definitely it was not at my reach. But right now, after many years, I managed to get this, and my excitement is still the same when I see this device. Such a tiny and slim device. Now luckily all the buttons work very well, so that is a great thing. As you can see here, that sound. And this is one of my favorite games, Lane Splitter. I don't know how many of you remember that. This here was one game that I played on my friend's iPod Touch for quite a long time. This brings a lot of memories. So as you can see here, this was just a very simple game where you needed to avoid traffic, but I have to say this here is good. But I did use this for a couple of days. The battery life is bad. It drains very quickly, unlike the iPod Touch 6. But as you can see here, it still works. The gyroscope is not the best right now, but this game works like a charm, as you can see here. So this is now amongst the 5 products that I managed to collect this year is my favorite, followed by the iPod Touch 6th generation. Now after charging, the iPhone 7 doesn't work. That is a huge bummer. I really hoped it would work, but doesn't work, so I need to see what's wrong with this. And yeah, the iPhone 5C also doesn't work. I think this should be a battery problem. I'll figure it out, so that might be a separate video. Now the thing is, trying to get parts for this is kind of hard since these are very old now. Even the iPhone 6, I couldn't get genuine parts, so kind of hard. So I'll somehow try to manage and find something, but for now these 3 phones, the Sony Xperia and the iPhone 5C and iPhone 7 don't work, but both the iPods work, and I have to say that is beautiful, and I'm very happy with this. I spent a total of 5,000 rupees for all of this, and out of the 5, 3 of them I actually got it for free. I took it from my friends and family, so I think this here is a great deal. Of course, out of the 2 things that I bought, the iPod works and the iPhone doesn't work. I mean, considering I paid 5,000 bucks, I think I actually got a very good deal, because the iPod is in pristine condition and it actually works with the battery life being good. So I am very happy with what I got here. So I don't think I wasted money. So that is great. Now I'll try fixing 1 or 2 of these in a separate video, and if you will actually be interested in watching that, let me know. I will try and do that. And with that said, make sure you subscribe, because in the next video I've managed to get my hands on a MacBook. Of course not a new one, but an old one for quite an amazing bargain. But I can't show only the MacBook, so I will have to collect few more, but of course I'll try my best to do that, and we'll see that in the next video. So make sure you subscribe. So thanks for watching, and this here is Suman signing off once again. Catch you later.